Okay.
It looks we got both sides on this.
Oh boy, oh boy.
So how are you doing today?
Aside from technical frustration, I'm fine. My grandmother would say, aside from constant pain and suffering, she was all right. So,
Yeah.
how about you? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You were having Michigas this morning. Your early email. What was that? Oh my God.
Uh it, I just got I don't know what to say about it. Somebody came and disliked every video on my channel because of it though today.
Oh,
300 videos.
are you kidding?
Yeah, I just went through every public video that I've got and it's
Was this person having a bad hair day and needed to just lash out at somebody?
the
That's
person
frightening.
the person is a professional in the National Model Railroad Association.
So what? Come on, hello. I'm so sorry, empathetically sorry. This is not. Ew.
You know what? It's good time to turn it all around by talking to you.
Yeah, I'm so. Ooh, I mean, I get hate mail and weird things and death threats. I mean, it's just like, why do you want to kill me? You don't even know me. You want to kill me? You send me. You take the time to send a death threat. Because you don't like my photos of little cars.
For
So yeah.
real, for real.
Throw it away, Ron. Just bring it over here, and I'll leave it out on 93 to get run over.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's best when they just say you lie.
Yeah, really. Absolutely. Keep it clean. Oh, jeez. Oh, are you still wounded? A little bruised there?
Well, no, I'm not because I represent a person who just puts it over to me because I'm the person who experienced this since 2014. And and I'm really the only one who's collected the knowledge and kept it in my elephant like brain. So they just say, "Ron, just jump in and take care of this guy," right? And I do. And I don't mind doing it anymore because I cannot be affected in any worse way than they've already done in the last 4 years.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Like their friends have contacted clients and lost me lots of jobs and stuff like that. But I'm still doing it. I'm still continuing on. So I can't really care about the things I've lost.
And true, true. You got to let them go. I understand that, but at the same time, oh God, oh man. So I mean, can we talk about better things then? That was
Absolutely, absolutely.
the torpedo. What did that? Is that happening?
Yes, definitely. Products are being ordered and shipped from
Nice.
the UK. One of the huge challenges of the project is catenary.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ah, arr.
which is
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
which is something that I started in 2015. I had the challenge to be able to do it in 2015, but failed drastically because they were like, the commercial products look too big, and if you can scratch build it, go for it. And I spent like a whole week trying to solder small diameter wire
Mm.
like a fool.
You rose to the challenge. How's that? Let's put a positive spin on this.
I accomplished it. Yeah, the
Oh, you
late.
did. Oh, okay.
Well, no, I accomplished the layout. I just got the catenary holes on without the wiring, so it still did the effect, and it's a great photo. And actually, it's a much better photo without the wires on there when you're doing model photography because you don't want to be have those in the way.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
So yeah, the layout's right beside me, but the room's so messy I hesitate to
That's okay. I'll take your word for it then.
leaning up against the wall.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of work. A lot of work. Oh
Yep.
my God. I've never done it. I've never attempted it because it was like I mean, I don't have big fingers, but it's just it's like brain surgery.
Yeah,
Certain
yeah,
deafness you have. So
yeah. It's like you gotta do a little bit and stop and save the program.
yeah,
uh,
here.
so it's yeah, it's a fun project all around. I'm hesitant to talk about it a lot
Yes.
because of the drama this morning, and you
Oh,
don't know the bounds of people these
uh,
days.
okay. I'm sorry I brought it up then.
You
Okay.
know, it's all good. It's all good. The topic I wanted to bring up with you was artist block.
Oh, since November. Oh my God. I haven't done any. I mean, I don't know if I wrote to you or not, but I had a diorama, a large one that filled my whole kitchen. I had it set up and since November, and it would mock me every time I would go buy it. I just could not get it. It wasn't there. I took tiny little photographs, just to study. I lied to myself. I'm only going to take a study photo, blah, 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 hoping that it would kick in. And it never did. I mean, 3 months. And I tried. It's like, did I lose my mojo? I did meditation. I tried another project. Ultimately, I just took it all down. Just say, okay, what do I want to do next? And nothing has come to me since. So I don't know, what's
It,
going on here.
it is interesting. Like I find that I have a seasonal block come fall around November. I don't know if it's a coincidence or the fact that kids go back to school and you get distracted with like wasting time.
No, it's called decompression. I had kids, I know what that is. It's very necessary. Anyway,
So, sometimes I get into, what I do actually, and I haven't done it, I didn't do it last year, is I listen to audiobooks.
oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And for years and years, I've listened to the entire collection of Harry Potter every year.
Oh, that's a commitment.
Yeah, yeah, it's about 2 months to go through it all.
God, God.
But the thing
I,
is you can't watch TV while you're listening to an audiobook.
right. No, no, no. Although I do know people who are so multitask, they will do that and also be on the telephone and their computer. And it's like, what are they missing or anyway? Oh, good for you though. So when you listen to the books though, you can zen out,
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's very distracting of all the distractions.
Mhm.
It kind of
Mhm.
controls your brain so that, you know, I always seem to find myself going to the desk and working. Like I start cleaning up the desk. I got to do something with my hands,
Yeah.
and you just go around and do it. So it's maybe just a distraction from these little bugs in our mind that are stopping us, you know?
The hamster wheel in my brain, which is also squeaky, Yeah. Gotta break that. Oh God. No, I hear you.
Yeah. So
Uh,
so yeah, I think it's very common for people. So you mentioned though about a week ago that you might be turning around on that. Did it?
I thought so, and I splurged and gave myself. I thought it was myself a Christmas present, a resin cast car, which I didn't need, but I really liked it, and it inspired me. I opened up the box when I got it. I was like, "Here it is," and I started setting up a scene, and it just went away again. It was like it just slipped through my finger. Something else is going on inside. I don't know. I don't know whatever it is. Yeah, it's not there. I've been writing emails a lot lately too, because I get a lot of people wanting to know about Elgin Park and stuff like that. So I found myself writing very long, involved emails, more information that maybe they want to know or whatever. But it's great. I mean that's sort of what keeps me busy at this point. And but yeah, I miss being behind the camera. I miss holding my models, and just I mean, my models are right around me here, and just opening up the drawers. No, no, they're not speaking to me. Sorry, Ron.
It's all
What's
good.
going on, Doctor?
It's all good. It's all good. And being one of these people who's been on the receiving end of one of these long and interesting emails, it's truly like I truly appreciate it. like I've said it to you so many times, how much I appreciate it, because you know what? You get kindness from a complete stranger. You don't have to bitch at them, and it's just like, oh my gosh, you took time to share this with me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, and it'll never get old for me to hear from fans, even though I don't have many. It's like when we're at Springfield, like that teenager who got a selfie with us.
Oh yes, yes. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh, that was
What
just so sweet.
what a moment, it's like, you want me? You don't want me. You want this guy. you know. And then when I got home, he emailed me and I was like, I want that picture. So he contacted me and I told him who you were. I sent the link to Elgin Park. And if anybody's listening right now, I'm going to embarrass him one more time. It's called
Oh God.
Visiting Elgin Park. .com, right?
Yep.
See, I want. One of the fans is watching right now and noticed an issue that it was getting not seeing our faces. People want to see our faces, Michael.
I don't know, not mine. Are you kidding? Nope.
Okay. Now, the reason why I had it off is because I was looking at my other screen, and I don't like not looking at the person.
Oh, okay.
I think it's rude. I don't know.
I totally get it, but I don't take offense, so it's all right. So you can turn your back to me. I don't care. Just as long as you say thank you.
I'm Canadian. You get thank yous all the time.
That's true.
Yeah. So, so Lit Productions was that kid's name and channels. Give him a plug. And it was really cool doing that picture with him. And what did you think about Springfield?
That was a tough one. And I thought about this a lot since I was there. I brought a lot of money with me just in case, but I was stuck in that, that doldrums of not being inspired. And there was that engine, the steam engine. What was it, $2,500 or something like that?
Large scale.
I could have bought that. I mean, I had some mad money, and it's not I'm not rich, but it was that it spoke to me. But I don't know if I call it gallery head, where you just get overwhelmed, and it's like, oh, there's too much potential here, and it's like, oh my God, but I really want this, and when I get it home, is it just going to be a piece of plastic and metal and blah 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 blah, and within microseconds, all that went through me, and but. That was inspiring to me, and also we're going to do plugs for people here, for the Springfield thing, because there was the plug it display with everything lit up, little micro things, and it was like, oh, I really want some of those too, but it's like in the back of my head, no. So I loved the show. I was impressed by the size of it, and the cross section of people there. It wasn't just people look like me, old guys with a beard and balding,
Lots of kids, yeah.
Lots of kids and inspired and going, yeah, we get it. So it was very satisfying to know that it's continuing, because the model, even just plastic car models and trucks and stuff like that was dying off in the 80s and 90s, and then it's starting to get back up there again. But to see people involved with the railroads, it's very exciting. And beautiful products, huh?
Oh
God, the technology. So
it's so much fun. Just to see, like, every year it's growing and growing, even though the perception is that it's dying.
Right.
And it can't grow if it's dying at the same time. Segments are dying, maybe, but I really appreciated the show. I kind of fear going to shows every now and again because of the, just never know what you're gonna get out there,
Yeah.
And sharing your stuff online isn't always, appreciated by people who are also talented.
Yeah.
Just strange, but you just got to deal with the punches with all that stuff, I guess. So yeah, so we had a couple of conversations. I don't want to bring up the details of those conversations. One of them was private, you said,
But
but
I'll tell everything now. What's privacy in this world? What do you want to know?
yeah.
Spice up your transmission here. So
No, it's like you're interested in doing photographs with trains, though, large scale trains and stuff like that, and we were talking that maybe that was going to be the thing that got you over the little hump of not having your thing, of the writer's block or artist's block, right?
right.
Um, you know, those trains, they get so big. Like,
Yeah.
what do you like? I don't understand. Oh, like I know how you're gonna do it. You're gonna take them outside in the middle of the street.
Yeah. Well, there's a soccer field and something else over there too, but I have to hand cart it. But to get a realistic turning radius is the minimum is 5 feet. Where do you find that? And I do like night shots of trains, and I'm not going to take it outside and do that. So I'm limited space, but yeah, they're just huge. And that, getting back to that steam locomotive, what was it with the tender itself? It was 3.5 feet, if not 4 feet, and it was like. So, but let me ask you the question though. You had a couple celebrity moments there too. I mean, yeah.
I know, right? Like
was
what?
that kind of good? Wasn't that good?
Yeah, definitely. It's always good because it doesn't, like I say it's always good. I don't say that because it's an ego thing. It's because I'm sitting here all by myself in my room, experiencing my art, and it's a one-on-one thing. Like it's very direct, so that I share these videos online and stuff like that, so I can connect with the hobby. And when those people do not a celebrity moment, but it's a feedback loop.
Right.
When you see them at the shows, and it's like, yeah, this is something I threw the ball out starting in maybe 2014, and in 2018 the ball came back to me.
Yes.
And
It was
that's
a long wait, but it came back. Yeah.
I'm a patient guy, but
You're Catholic too. Oh my God.
so I really appreciate it as much as they appreciate it. I don't think
Yeah. No, well,
you know what I mean.
Well, and I hope this is gonna sound weird if anybody's watching this who doesn't have. I mean, let's admit it. You and I have a recognition out there, and it might not be gigantic or anything, but there's a certain thing energy that comes with that, and also we butt up against our own
Fear.
bad whatever. Yes, and so to get the feedback is wonderful, and it feels bragging and all that, and we don't go out and crave it or ask for it or something like that, but and when it does come back, it's like, thank you. It's a complicated thing, but
Very complicated.
I'm glad the ball came back to you, although it took you 3 years to get back to you, but
that's okay. Well, see, I went to the show with a bag full of shirts. You notice that I had that bag over my shoulder. It was full of shirts for Modelers Guild, right? But I told people in the video before I went, but I wasn't going to try to sell any at the show. I'm just not that kind of guy.
Right.
So it's really interesting to meet these people, get the feedback, and then find out what other people, just all that jazz, because if you kind of realize what these other celebrities are doing or what they go through.
Right.
And why they treat people the way they do.
Absolutely, yes. I do think about that too. Yes.
Like there's barriers on people, and they put those up. And I don't think I've got them yet. I don't think I want to have them, but I realize that, like after what happened on Facebook this morning and YouTube, it's like, you got to pay attention, Like I showed my house, the house that I'm going to be moving into on a video, And as I was doing it, I was thinking to myself, well, maybe this isn't a good idea.
Right, right.
Like that kid got killed about a month ago getting swatted, you
Yeah.
know? And I just put out an opportunity for somebody to do that. And I just thank God that I live in Canada,
Mm.
where that I'll get stunned like you wouldn't believe. 200 million volts, but I won't get shot.
Yeah. There is a difference too, believe me on that one. Yeah, the whole thing of when they made that short film of Elgin Park, the guy said, the director says, we want to get your house in there. And there was a real hesitation. I said, yeah, because people will try to find you. And I've had people say, I saw your house. I can't find it on Google Maps. I want to come and visit you, uninvited. And, it's coming in. So, I mean, I'm sorry that paranoia gets in there, but you have to be careful. Anyway.
Well, it's good for us to talk about it too, because we've got people on YouTube who are sharing videos as well. You know what? If this comes and bites me in the ass, then I guess I'll be a lesson for everybody.
May it just be a bite, though,
Hopefully it's just a bite, a little nibble.
Right, right. Oh, God. And I hate being this way. And I'm a very open person, and I'll talk to people and all that, even though I'm a recluse. When I do get outside, actually, just a little aside, somebody came on our street yesterday, and they were trying to change a license plate, and she couldn't do it because the bolts had been
rusted.
So I went out there, may I help you? And then the next neighbor came out, can we help you? We had 4 guys and, trying to get this license plate off. But, it's just, and she says, well, you don't know who we are, who I am and all that. And I said, you need help, let's do this and all that. And yeah, boy, but you have to be careful. Anyway, sorry.
That's true. So true. That's all good. It's all good. We're here to talk about real life and stuff like that. Like if we, there's no restrictions between me and you.
Oh, good. Well, you can turn off the recording part because Oh, I got to tell you this. You'll like this, Ron. I don't drink. I mean, I have no capacity for alcohol whatsoever, even though I was a bartender and all that. For the last 2 weeks, I have been craving beer, and I've been slowly learning how to drink beer. I mean, I had a near beer, which is what, 0.05% alcohol. I mean, it put me to sleep, which shows what a lightweight I am. But you know what? I really like the taste. So maybe we should connect someplace and go to a bar and just drink and talk.
That'd be great. That'd be great. And actually, I drank near beer for all of 2013 to about 2015. Because I love, I live on a farm, as you know, and the thing that I love is when you're working hard out in the sun and you go back to the house and wife or partner or whatever you got throws a cold beer out the door, drink it, and you start crying because it's all the bubbles in your face and stuff. That is the best experience ever in my book. It
really is. It's the perfect beverage. I don't know, it's just, I'm just discovering it. How weird is that? I'm 68 and I'm just discovering beer. Good Lord, Anyway.
But the thing is that I agree with you about a near beer. You still feel that effect of not getting drunk, but all the effects. I guess is probably placebo.
Yes. Oh, it must be because I felt great. I was ready to kiss the dog. Oh, yeah. I don't even have a dog, and I'd kiss it.
So yeah, it's no big deal. And I'm a cheap 3 beers and I have to put them down. Yeah.
Oh, see. Well, I have the lampshade. I bet you if I had a real beer, I'd have a lampshade on my head. By the time it's finished. And people used to say when I was a bartender, they used to say, "You don't drink, do you? Because these are lousy drinks." I was like, "Well, I just read it from the book. I didn't know you had to cheat." Yeah, it was an odd job.
Yeah, I was actually a bartender for.
Yeah. Oh boy. You have stories too?
Oh my goodness.
Is this the appropriate venue to talk about these things, or should you get back to model building? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I come from a nice theater town where there's a lot of chefs and a lot of actors slash artists.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Some stories to tell.
Yeah.
Stories.
So yeah, I'm going to start working on the Rapido layout.
Okay.
We have the new house in possession.
Oh,
We're going to be
congratulations.
moving in the summer still, but I'm going to be working on the Rapido layout in my shop, my new
Oh, okay.
shop. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of work in
Yeah.
renovating it, but that's awesome. That's all in creation.
Yeah. No, for sure. New space. Oh my God. Is the your workspace new construction or is it an older building? I mean,
Oh yeah, old 1890s. The house was built
oh,
in 1890s, and I imagine the garage is probably an old horse barn.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Or at least 1910 when the first automobile came around. So it's still old. Yeah.
Could be, yeah, yeah. So, uh, yeah, it's really old, but that's right up my alley. Really interested in cleaning a great big house.
Yeah. Hmm.
They come big these days, and I wonder
Uh,
how they do it.
I don't know. Hire the help. I don't know. Maybe they're always dirty, eternally dirty. I mean, the house that I live in it's a two family, but it looks like one big house. But there's a total of 22 rooms, full basement, and a full attic. So it's three floors plus a full attic. And I mean, this house is not clean.
It takes an
That,
army.
that, oh my God, there's these, whatever. Yeah. So I hear you. Um, mm. but congratulations, this is good. So you're gonna have a spray booth and do the whole.
Yeah, 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 and it's exciting because my father-in-law has always like he when I met him he said I like to do young and I had a couple of review airbrushes that I was given back in 2009 or 2010, and I gave him one, and his eyes lit right up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know he hasn't used that airbrush, but when his eyes lit up, when I put that thing in his hands, I was like, one day I'm going to teach airbrush.
Yes.
And that might be now.
Yeah, absolutely. This is wonderful.
It is
Oh,
really
you're going to
fun.
launch a career or something, or who knows, launch something within him. That's great.
My career is going to be making designing kits and stuff like that, and under some pseudonym because I've destroyed my good name.
Yeah. Huh. That's a whole other topic, though. What kind of name do you want?
It's going to be Asian. It's going to be
Oh,
Asian.
oh, yes, yes. Or go. Apparently, Koreans are very, they are ace everything. They really do. More, yeah. So get one of those.
Yeah.
But they tend to sound like Kim Pong Jong. I mean, I'm not being
Yeah. No.
racist.
No. Yeah. Park Goon. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm not seeing it in your face. I mean, you might have to. Don't show your face.
Yeah. 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 No. Yeah. That topic could go to stuff that I don't want to talk about. Is
Yeah. Yep. Don't put the kibosh on it.
well, just in case a certain someone's watching this today, I've been trying to egg him on into products, and I hope that our conversation together doesn't stop.
Okay. Yes. So should I stop talking?
No, 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 no. You never know who's watching. So,
Oh, I know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Um, yeah. Anyway, so this is good. So, you probably know this already, but when I was a architectural model maker in our shop, which was it was 30 feet by 15 feet.
yeah, you
So it
sent
was long,
pictures. Yeah.
yeah, it was long and narrow, but we had a table on wheels that was, I mean, that it was invaluable. We had also built in, workspaces and all that, but most of the stuff was built on that table because you can always move it around. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there, and just in case you're thinking, what do you need, or do you have that extra space? Man, it was. I missed it. I couldn't take it with me when the shop closed down.
So, and the purpose of that was so that you could have 6 or 7 workspaces, go with the tools to each one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or and also that instead of having to move the model physically on a stable thing, I mean, you just literally turn the table, and so you can still sit down or kneel down and stuff like that. It was great. It just came by chance. We never even thought about having it, but anyway.
It's a super important point because I've got models here that I stopped working on in 2006 or
Mhm.
2000, but I could pick up on them because all the parts are right there. They're not put away. They're just put it away in a way that is like shelved up,
Right.
and I can pull out a project and it's all there. There's no missing parts,
Yes.
so that when you've got 6 or 7 working spaces like that, you probably do the same thing.
Yes.
Bring your tool and island.
Right.
Secrets
And
of the
also,
professionals.
yeah, they were there was the painting section, the taping section, the whatever too. So yeah, everything. Yeah, as you know, workspaces get cluttered immediately. Every surface is
Mm.
like, it's like, oh my god. And then you go crazy looking for that one piece. Whew. My grandmother would go, Manaya, Manaya, which means don't make me hit you. Anyway.
Is your son still working on that car, or is he giving up?
No, actually, we just had a conversation about that. He's like, and tomorrow is a holiday here for some reason. I don't know what. So he says, what are you doing? I said, why don't you come over and let's work on the Aventador? So I, he has a nice place, not too, a couple towns over and all that, but he doesn't want to do it. I think he just wants that and to come over and, have me with him. Although he builds it himself. I haven't touched the model. I'm sitting there being, making some suggestions, but,
That's his way of connecting with you.
yeah, and
What a good
yeah,
boy.
yeah,
He's probably my age. Oh boy.
he's he's gonna be 29. I think he's 29. So yeah, he's your age. What can I say?
Yeah,
Um,
I'm 29.
I knew that. But yeah, the model itself, and actually, because we're model makers too, I think what I'm impart to him, which is very important, is keep your workspace clean, know where all your parts are, get those ready and stuff like that, and don't second guess things. Always check and stuff like that. He's become very, and this is, like I might have mentioned before, this is his very first model. He's never built anything, and this is
An
a
advanced
model.
one.
Yeah, 2,000 pieces, and it really, literally 2,000 pieces to this thing, and it's 2 feet long, and it weighs 30 pounds when it's finished. So, good Lord. So anyway, I think that's the thing that I'm imparting to him, and I'm just there just in case he needs to
Yeah.
talk or whatever, or feel his pain.
Yeah. Well, he wants to solve all his own troubles with it, and you're there to give him a nod or a.
No. Yeah, that's as far as I can go because he'll give me the look. But
Yeah.
now, do you build anything with your children? Are they
Uh,
models or?
yes, I have a few, but I try to get like a wood toy puzzles stuff like look like model.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, company from the UK that I got product for what called U Gears, and it was like a steampunk tractor that laser cut wood parts.
Ooh, yes, yes.
So we painted it up and put them together, and it's all plastic band run and all that stuff. So yeah, I love doing that stuff with them. But like your son, my kids, well, my kids are a lot younger than your son. But the thing is they got their own dreams.
Right. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I have two children, and my other son, who's 25, he's a musician, but they have always seen me build these things, so that it was never special to them, and it's always that's what Dad does, and that kind of thing. So I never enforced it on them or said, let's do this. I think that was the right thing to do, but. And I wasn't disappointed that they were not model makers. So I was very surprised when my oldest son said, let's build a model, and it's like, wow. So I guess if you wait long enough,
Yeah, yeah. They just gotta hope that they pick up a passion of some kind.
Yes, it doesn't matter. Yes, absolutely.
I heard recently that somebody say, you know, passion picks you. And I think that's true. But you got to drive yourself to want to find that passion. Really important well being,
Yes.
passionate about something, even if it is the
Yeah.
or
Oh, I totally agree.
or whatever it is, like cars. I don't know, whatever your jam is you know.
Otherwise, because the energy's got to go somewhere. I mean, I don't want
Yeah.
to go Zen or down that road, but yes, I think that is a very it's a very core thing inside of everybody. I have one of my brothers goes to work and he hates the weekends because he sits around, and it's like, what do you do? He says, I sit and wait until Monday, and I'm going, it's wow, how is this possible?
But
There's
he
there's
really
no
likes work. He really feels
he
comfortable at
loves it.
work, right? Yeah.
He's a librarian in specialty high end whatever's at a university. So he loved. I mean, that's his challenge. But he's down in a sub basement, no windows. I mean, it suits him perfectly and all that. But I've never seen, not that it matters, but it's just curious. Just does not express himself anyway. I've never seen him draw, sing, dance, build anything or paint a room. I mean, it's okay. I mean, that's his gig. But anyway, I just find it fascinating. But, whew.
So true. So true. You know what's funny? It's been 45 minutes. Started.
Oh God. Oh, you and I. The good thing there's there's not a long distance call on a payphone. Is that okay? Are we
Definitely, definitely. In fact, I just looked at the clock and I was like, how long have we been doing this? It feels like 10 minutes.
Right.
Oh, it always happens with you.
It's a good thing I don't live next door. Your wife would say, yeah, that guy's here again. He just want to talk.
I so wish you, because she doesn't get to meet like people all the time, and you know what? I really love the fact that I lied to that.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Not at all.
The recording part, because I can say the same to you, and I don't want to embarrass you. I was like, oh my God, this guy wants to talk to me, and I'm serious. This is not false modesty. It's frightening. Yeah.
No,
yeah. Thank you.
I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there who are super celebrities. Like they all feel that. I'm sure of it. Sure of it. They're scared to kind of say it publicly. Probably bring on more, but it's cool when people are down to earth, and I think we've hit it off pretty good. And I think we should. I like this talking to you live.
Good.
It keeps me from swearing.
You and I touched upon that before. I can control my swearing. I mean, I'm by myself most of the time. And all that, man, the potty mouth. Jeez Louise, I'm shocked when I hear what comes out of even my sons go, Dad, we never heard you swear. It's like, which is interesting.
I thought I was alone.
I thought I was alone, right? Yeah, man, I make Samuel L. Jackson look, I mean, I'm a close second to him sometimes, and it's frightening when you stop and have to hear yourself. It's like, whoa, and what was that about?
Yeah,
what was that cursing all about?
Yeah, yeah. So, you know what? You should do more.
Please, please. I mean, I'm sorry about the little glitch today, but now that I know how this works and stuff, seriously, if you need to talk, send me an email, and if I'm at my desk, we can just chat.
Right on.
Yeah, I would love that.
Right on. I think next time I'll do a list of topics that I want to talk to, and then maybe you put up a list of topics that you could talk to, and we'll put the paper up beside us, and we can just pick them and go.
Yeah, so it's not so free form. At least we'll have some structure there. Because if anybody else is watching this, they're going to say, what are these guys? Who's that old guy up there? Why is he just rambling? Jeez, always. Anyway. So yes, well, thank you.
Yeah,
always.
So I won't keep you. I want to thank you for doing this. Is one of the greatest pleasures, for sure, for real. Okay,
I'm gonna sign up because I'm gonna cry.
Okay, I'll keep on going to let the tears flow. Let me pull out a couple more.
All right. Then. Well, good night, Ron. We'll talk later, as they say. We'll talk later.
Okay, Boston Ike.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.